Hey FlossTube, it's me, Hannah the Okie Stitcher here with another FlossTube update. I'm gonna be super quick because I got a lot of things going on today, but I just wanted to hop on and give you an update because I'm getting ready to mail something. This is a finish. It's gonna go to Tiffany at the Beach Bum Bookworm. She dominantly talks about cozy mysteries. So if you're into cozy mysteries, check out her channel. I'm gonna link her down below. This pattern is from an Etsy shop called Nemi Designs, Nemi, and I did called for DMC floss and 2/1, so 2 strands of DMC over 1 box of fabric. And this is the St. Louis Blues hockey team logo. So there is that, and that is gonna be put back in the box so I can mail it hopefully either today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow because I got some stuff to do today. And then I have a start and finish, a SAF, and it is this one. Oh, I forgot to say, the fabric on the gnome is 14 count silver Aida from 123 Stitch. So this fabric is coffee dyed by myself, 2/1, mostly DMC, but there was some off-brand floss that I used. I've never heard of it before, Needle by Design. It was in my grandma's stash when I inherited it, so I don't even know if it's still around anymore because I haven't seen it. The pattern for this came out of the Just Cross Stitch magazine, August of 2023. That's the cover photo. So as you can tell, the shading's a little different, but it's not super different. Like the blueberries are a little lighter, strawberries a little darker. But yeah. So I had my oldest daughter pick out the colors from my floss stash because, well, I had to pick out the fabric too, because this is gonna be a gift for her Girl Scout Gold Advisor. And when it gets a little closer to time, I will talk about her gold award too. Okay, so this was put up to next hockey season. This is gonna be a gift for my husband. I am taking my time doing it because I want to have something to stitch during hockey season. And from the same designer, same fabric as the other gnome, called for a DMC. And as you can tell, I did the beard. And that was my main focus this year, was getting the beard done, because the symbols on the pattern are really difficult to see, and it's difficult to just go off of what you've done because it was 3 different shades of whites and creams, and so it was pretty difficult. Not like difficult, but it took a lot more brain power than the rest of it. There's gonna be a lot more block stitching because this is obviously the decal for the Colorado Avalanche, and then the arm is like 2 or 3 colors, and then the nose is a couple of colors, and then the hat is just solid blue. So next year, it'll be a lot easier because I can just, do the outlines for things and then just fill in and just go from game to game, because if it's a little bit more high action, then I can just fill in. If it's a little lower action, then I can do more outlining. Then, early May, I went on a Girl Scout camporee. It was a 2-night camp out, and so I worked on this, which this is say for overnight Girl Scout trips. And my goal right now, because I'm working on the sky, is to do 1 line per night. And so I did 2 lines. And it doesn't really look like it, but it's actually pretty confetti heavy. So this actually isn't the greatest to take at a camp out when you're trying to help teenagers with cooking on the fire and everything else. But it's fine because I usually get up earlier. Sorry. I usually get up earlier than everyone else, so I can stitch by the fire sometimes or by a flashlight. So lots of fun memories. And then my last one is, here's the cover photo. And this is where I'm at. So this is 18 count even weave, just Hobby Lobby brand, nothing fancy. And this is 1/1. So I'm not the best at remembering where I was last time, but I worked a lot on this. I know I had a page finish down here, was a page finish. And then I have almost a page finish up here. So yeah. I'm gonna try my best to get this done by the fall because, like I said in my last video, I have another fairly big stitch that is starting in September, and I try to only have one big stitch going at a time. But we'll see. We will see. Okay, well, that is all my stitching so far. Plans, like I said, I'm gonna focus on the cowboy and man. I'm gonna frame the gift for the Girl Scout Gold Advisor. And that's it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else, but I think that's it because the summer is gonna be super busy. I already mentioned that my oldest is working on her Girl Scout Gold, and I'll talk about that a little bit more once it gets closer to being complete. And my youngest daughter is working on her Girl Scout Silver Award, which is a big multi-agency pet adoption fair. That's gonna be the 5th of July. It is a lot of work. It's coming together. We're at the tail end of, reaching out to all the agencies, and now we're kind of more in like the advertising stage and making sure that everything goes according to plan. So just gotta, and I'm leading the silver. The gold, the Girl Scout is supposed to do that like 90%, like the last 10%, obviously being a minor, you have to rely on adults to a certain extent, like getting new places and, just typical things that adults have to do for minors, but she is doing it herself. The silver, as you can imagine, takes a lot more of my time, but that's not, I enjoy it. Yeah, I think that is it. That's the big stuff going on in my life, stitching and Girl Scouts. Yeah. All right. Well, that is all I have for you today. That is like a little less than 10 minutes. I think that is a record. But yeah, okay. I am going to get off here so I can stop rambling and you guys can get on with your day. And I can get on with mine. All right, well, TTFN, ta-ta for now.